Hi, you're all welcome to this training, very important training in poultry management. This is the Poultry Site TV. Poultry Site TV is a global platform for all farmers. This is where you get up-to-date information on how to run your poultry and agri-business profitably. If this is your first time of being to this channel, look for the subscription button and click subscribe. Once you are subscribed to this channel, you always get our up-to-date information and upcoming videos. You will get the notification of every of our videos. You are highly welcome. I am your humble servant and the instructor, Dr. Leonard Charles Nwogu. Today is a new day in this channel. I've come your way once again with another interesting content. Management of breeding stock. Four ways to breed a chicken. One of the most common questions I have received over the past years at the Poultry Site TV is, can I breed chickens that are related to each other? Can I breed my own parent stocks and use them to produce other birds? Can I have my own parent stock? Is it possible for me to breed broiler? Where can I buy broiler fertile eggs? All these questions I have received either through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or WhatsApp lines. In this particular content, 4 ways to breed a chicken, I will answer those questions in the few minutes from now. Listen carefully and watch this video from now till the end. This is Poultry Site TV. If this is your first time of being in this particular channel, look for the subscription button and click. Once you're subscribed to this channel, you always get our unlimited notification of all the videos and training on this platform. The simple answer to those questions is yes. And to be honest with you, you will most likely have success with a batch of healthy offspring. Breeding chickens can be a lot of fun and is my favorite aspect of keeping chickens. It is such an easy process because, unlike mammals who go into labor, can have birth complications and may need assistance, I'm still a nervous wreck when our goats or dogs were giving birth. Chickens have taken the entire process of pregnancy and seal it into this neat, tidy, and almost self-sufficient package called an egg. Usually, people get interested in breeding chickens their second year, raising them from the scratch. Sometimes, you get that rooster that was supposed to be a hen, and the opportunity presents itself. Whether you use a brooding hen or purchase an incubator to breed your own chicken. Breeding chicken is an easy and a collecting egg and keeping them warm for some period of time, probably 21 days. You have a very new flock or generation of chicken. After that first generation grows up, though, is when things get tricky. All of the offspring are related to the original rooster, and the males and females from that hatch are related siblings. So, do you need to introduce a new rooster each spring? Yes and no. It depends on what you are trying to do with your flock. Without going too far into the science of genetics, I will attempt to explain the 4 different ways you can breed chickens and have your own parent stock. 1. Inbreeding. 2. Line breeding. 3. Outcrossing. And 4. Crossbreeding. Because chickens do not have to concern themselves with ethics or the moral code of procreation, these terms are neither good nor bad. They are simply tools used to manipulate genetics. I will briefly explain each of these processes so that you get a very clear knowledge of how they work. Inbreeding is loosely defined term that refers to breeding chickens that are closely related. It is a tool used to intensify genes. If you have good genes, you can intensify those qualities in subsequent generations through inbreeding. Where problems comes up is if there are problems in the genetic code. Inbreeding will also intensify those problems. Sometimes chickens have genetic problems hidden in their DNA. I'm simplifying everything here. When you met 2 unrelated chickens, the chances of those problems surfacing is rare. However, if you breed 2 chickens who are both carry that genetic problem, the chances of it surfacing in the next generation rises significantly. Inbreeding helps to produce offspring that are genetically identical. This can be good if you are looking to produce quality birds. It can also help breeders predict what the next generation will look like depending on the parents. However, if inbreeding is used for too long, fertility often drops and quality at same declines. Growth rate declines, egg production declines, and other things follows. Secondly, the line breeding. Line breeding is the practice of breeding father to daughter or mother to son. This is usually a safer practice than breeding siblings. This is a good way to establish a breeding flock if you only have one pair to work with. Thirdly, outcrossing. Outcrossing is when you introduce new genetics of the same breed to an established line. Bringing in new genetics can be used to correct substandard aspects of a flock. For example, to correct body type or a feathering issue. Outcrossing is breeding within the same breed but with new genetics. So, for example, you may have been working on a line of buff Orpington for several years, but notice that there is some peppering of tail that you can't breed out, or there is a sign or there is a spot in that particular bird that you can't breed out. For instance, maybe a dark brown color that comes with that particular bird and you want to breed it out, you don't need it in that particular bird, you can outcross your bird with an unrelated line of buff appianton that does not carry that same peppering trait. You can introduce a different breed that does not carry that same spot. Or you have Brahma bird that have a distinctive color on the tail and you want to breed out that particular color. You can introduce the same Brahma that does not have that particular color and outcross it with that particular one to rule out that particular trait on the tail. Like other breeding practices, outcrossing must be used with caution because with this new genetic code may come hidden problems with the DNA. With any breeding tools come risk, and that's what makes breeding exciting. Fourthly, crossbreeding. Crossbreeding is when you breed two chickens of different breeds. Like the above three examples, this is also a tool used to create new breeds or to correct problems within a breed. Sometimes, crossbreeding is used in heritage breeds that don't lay many eggs. Often, the heritage breed is crossed with a high production chicken, like the Leghorn, to increase egg production. Then, the Leghorn's traits are bred back into the flock. Another example is crossbreeding or bringing in one species of broiler to cross with Noila chicken to give you a different breed entirely. But it will have a trait of the broiler and that of the Noila combined. This is called crossbreeding because they are two different breeds entirely. Thank you as we continue with another content. This is the Poultry Site TV. The Poultry Site TV is a global network. It is a forum for all global farmers. This is where you get unlimited information, training, and updates on poultry and livestock business in general. This is a channel that gives you maximum support to grow your agri-business profitably. If by now you have not subscribed to this channel, look for the subscription button below and click subscribe. Once you are subscribed to this channel, you always get unlimited notification of our upcoming videos. If you have any question regarding this particular content, if anything is not clear to you, ask your questions, make your comments, and I will respond to them at appropriate time. Thank you once again for keeping your subscription intact in this channel. I remain your humble servant and the instructor, Dr. Leonard Charles Nwogu. You are highly welcome. Keep your subscription intact. Share the links to your friends, groups, platforms, and relatives. Let them know this channel. Invite them to this channel where they will get succor to their poultry problems. Thank you once again. Remain blessed till I come your way once again with another interesting topic and content. Bye for now. I love you all.